All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Princes of Isari, episode 18. Let's start with some introductions because we have got a full crew today. In the top left, played by Lily and Alex, we have the Eldris brothers. You've probably heard of them.
Super buff.
In the top right, played by our friend and Brandon, it is our bumbling cleric Pharaoh with his 2 eyes on the future and his 3rd eye on bread.
I know the way. It's left on the map.
Towards sourdough.
In the bottom
Yeah,
left,
Bobby's-
played by Bobby's cat, Livia, because she's so cute.
Don't forget the knee.
She's
And
so
then-
precious.
It is our warlock with more vices than virtues. It is Quaros Ravenrock.
Ooh.
All right, in the bottom middle, played by Nicole, we have our paladin, formerly of the Morning Lord, I guess now technically of Mother Night, but currently in the market for new gods. It is Irina.
Woo! Like a mall for that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you know a god in your area looking for a follower,
And
I mean, Barovia didn't have any.
last but not least, our returned friend Lincoln, playing not the Dirk Courage you used to know, but a new, shiny fashion dragon Dirk Courage.
Currently wearing a horse blanket, just saying.
B-plus style.
Like,
We didn't
fitted
update
horse
Dirk's
blanket.
art.
No, I don't think it was. I think
I forgot to update my art.
Oh yeah, I didn't update any there. We have brand new art from our artist that we commissioned. Beautiful
Alison
art
Howe.
of Dirk Courage, Allison Howell. And I forgot to update all the images with it, and we didn't update his portrait either.
but
So it's still the art my sister did of him being teleported in mid-teeth brushing.
it's great art, and we will share it with you soon.
Absolutely,
Yeah, we can give it a send off this way.
Yeah.
exactly. We will. Sure, I'll post that art this week and next week, if I remember. All that art should be updated. So let's do a quick recap of where we're at. The party has arrived in the forbidden city of Omu. It is ruinous and overgrown, and it has been easily 100 years since the city was populated with normal people. You have discovered that there are 9 shrines that each contain a puzzle cube. These cubes seem to represent 9 trickster gods that Omu adopted, these gods, after Uptau had abandoned the whole continent of Isari.
Oh, he abandoned the whole continent, not just the city?
He abandoned Mesro, he abandoned Omu, and then he abandoned all of Isari. Yeah. This information has come out before in bits and pieces, but I'm happy to clarify that.
And
Yeah,
you-
sorry, I didn't realize that.
It's true. Because if there's one thing trickster gods do, it's tell the truth and keep their promises.
Word. I've read Joseph Campbell. I know. That's totally accurate.
So you all have retrieved, I believe, 4 of the 9 things. Let me scroll down and consult my list. Yes, indeed, you have gone to Kubazan's shrine, Shagambi's shrine, Ijin's shrine, and Wango's shrine.
And I have the cubes from Shigambi and Ijin.
I have the Kibazon.
Hey, Lily, I think we found the shopping mall for gods. That's what we're
Right?
doing right now.
Only trickster gods at this outlet,
And
but
who has
don't
Wango's
worry.
cube?
Was Wongu the last one?
Yeah.
Uh,
I think Wong's a type of beef.
I thought you had 2 and I had 2, so I think you have it.
oh, okay. I'll write it down.
All right.
Yeah, thanks.
Cool.
I didn't have the immortal divine artifact. You had the immortal divine artifact. This isn't going well.
Uh,
Okay, we got it. We got it.
end
Who's
of
flying the
last
plane of
shrine,
Isari?
Dirk Courage
Why?
got turned into a half lion, half zebra via a curse. And so, pardon me, Irina needed a long rest. Y'all propped up early and took a long rest during the day to get that, I believe it was remove curse ready?
Yep.
To remove that curse and turn Dirk back into the fashion dragon that he is.
Wasn't that bad being a lion zebra monster, but you know,
Kind of seemed cool, to be honest.
stuff didn't fit right.
Yeah, it sounded very uncomfortable.
It sounded terrifying.
The claws coming through the hooves is really uncomfortable.
I've never heard a lion-faced thing try to make noises like that. They usually stick to lion-y noises. They're all like...
But Irina, I want
Yeah.
to talk to you about what happened during that long rest. And when you were meditating and resting and thinking and reaching out for that power, because historically you have just reached out to the Morning Lord. And so when you first start this process and you sort of drift into the sort of focused, dreamlike, meditative state as you're trying to recover your spells, that's where you go instinctively, and you see the images of the sun and the Morning Lord, and then it sort of fades for a moment as you realize the Morning Lord's back is to you. And you are sort of reminded that you are no longer connected to him, and that's not where you get your spells anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And as such, you sort of, drift the other way to that other god, the one with the, nighttime and the creepiness.
The dark.
The dark. But as you go through the motions and are reaching out for your spells to come to you for this remove curse, you just don't feel the connection that you were used to with the Morning Lord, that warmth, that connection to this god. It's, Mother Night is cold and unfeeling, and it just doesn't feel like it fits.
Mm-hmm.
And so as you're in this drifting meditative state, you find yourself sort of drifting elsewhere, and you feeling other presences around you until you find yourself sort of sitting. This place really reminds you of when you were traveling between the planes, Inter Astra Nox, and you find yourself just sort of sitting, and sitting across from you is a shape of a man, but he's pretty bruised and battered. He's wearing rags. He's got lots of scars and even some open wounds. And he's sort of sitting against a lone tree, and just sort of resting there.
Yeah, can I walk up to him?
Yeah, absolutely.
You look injured, but who are you?
Oh, I think I'll be fine. It's just a flesh wound.
Well, if you would allow me to attempt to heal it, I'm not sure if I can truly help, but...
Of course. Here. And he
Yeah,
sort of turns
go
and
on.
shifts.
Yeah, I put my hand on the wound and close my eyes and for a moment. Where exactly are we?
And he says, I was hoping you could tell me. I'm just along for the ride, after all.
I think I understand that one. What is your name?
Ilmater.
Ilmater. I'm assuming I don't recognize that name.
I don't think you would.
No. How did you come here? Where are you from?
I'm from quite far away, but I have followed you here.
Oh. You know of me?
Yes, I've been traveling with you for some time.
I hate to say it, but I don't think I was aware of your presence.
He says, when I first became aware of you in Orlunga with the Oracle, I saw in you something unique, and I chose to follow you for some time. I'm curious. I want to know why you seek power.
Well, you must be the spirit that was bestowed to me.
Of a sort.
Yeah. I haven't had power for long. Originally, it was, I believe, a desperate attempt to right the wrongs I saw in my world, as small as it was, but it became more to try to free others from a cage that I felt I had lived in for so long and see others living in. And those I knew in Barovia did not truly have the power to decide on their own. And I guess that is what I hope to change. I want everybody who I care about and those who I don't know and know to be able to decide their own destiny.
Most who I have met seeking power use it to destroy and harm and further themselves. But you clearly are looking for something else. And I am glad to share this path with you. And he reaches up for your hand to help him up.
Yeah, I help them up.
And as you help him up, he sort of drifts through you, and your eyes sort of snap open, and you're standing back in Darastan's Instant Fortress where you were, and you feel the power of your spells return to you. I'm lagging a bit here. Okay, no, we're good. You feel the power of your spells return to you. In addition, you feel a new power, and you feel something a little different. I'm just going to describe it to you mechanically. When you run out of your Lay on Hands pool, you can now continue to heal from your own pool of hit points.
Oh, cool.
That's super cool.
That's so cool.
Alright, so from there, you heal Dirk. And then I believe at the end of last session we decided we were going to go on some night adventures.
We did night ventures. Jake,
Night ventures.
Yes.
just note for you, technical issue. Her tachometer is not working. But
Whose
don't-
tachometer?
Nichols, but
Interesting.
It's been broken since the beginning, so don't
I will
worry about it. We'll fix
investigate
it later.
at a later time.
Okay.
I wrote it down, so we won't forget.
And where did this handsome dragon come from? There's a new portrait.
Yes. That's the new art.
Indeed, fashion dragon.
toothbrush.
No
Surprise! Dirk's a stud.
That's not a first point hit at all.
Ugh. Well, it's not what he looks
Well,
like right now, but just
We
like
don't look like this
Pharaoh's
right now
portrait
either.
makes him look much better dressed and more well
Bug
kept.
bite. This jungle is hell.
Yeah. This
He
jungle
looks like
probably
that.
makes us all look really bad.
In a poncho.
And my cloak is much patchier than this anyway.
A belted poncho.
All right. Good fashion talk. I'm ready for night ventures.
All right.
I'm working at the Krusty Krab at night.
Are we night adventuring inside the city or outside of the city?
We still
Inside
need to
the
get more
city.
puzzle cubes, so we were gonna
We
go
need-
hit up another temple.
How many do we have?
We have 4 and we need 5 more.
Okay, 5 more.
Knock them out. Knock them out. Let's do it.
So we haven't
No more
slept yet?
curses, please.
You just had
Oh,
a
well-
long rest. You had 8 hours
Oh, okay, cool.
in the middle of the day where Irina was like meditating and shit, and y'all got to, it's kind of hard to sleep, but you got to rest for a while.
So it's like early evening now.
Does Darrison's have blackout shades?
Yeah, exactly.
Totes, man. It's just the arrow slits, so you just
Close them.
yeah. Easy
Cool.
peasy.
Sorry, I'm just trying to pull up the map. Haha, here it is.
Sad.
Let me get the map, everyone.
All right.
Yeah.
Y'all
All right.
are up here somewhere. You had mentioned going to the place with the lava.
Well, we kind of wanted to do the lava last. I think people said, is that right?
Yeah, I think we should just keep doing.
We're all a bit
Yeah.
nervous about the lava.
Well,
Listen,
God,
Let's
roll.
postpone that for a bit.
we're gonna have to do the lava eventually. I'm fine with doing the lava just whenever. It's on the other side of town though.
Right. So yeah, it's okay if we leave that for last. I know that's what people had kind of.
I don't think the buses even run at night. Like,
They
let's
don't.
save it for
They don't.
So from here, climbing up onto one of those raised avenues,
Yeah.
you can see to the west a large amphitheater, concrete amphitheater, sort of at the edge of the city. To the east, there is a derelict market hall standing on the street corner, frayed cloth awnings hanging in tatters above a broad alley lined with stalls.
Cool.
To the further east, you see where there is this. I'll show it in here. This waterfall
Ooh, where's it gonna be?
falling
Mhm.
into the city and sort of flooding part of the city until it eventually flows down into that lava.
Into the
You guys
lava.
have seen this from.
Oh,
Oh.
girls, they're crazy like.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of
Oh.
steam being released from there, and even at
Obsidian,
night,
right?
you can
Ah,
see it from the light.
Warm, wet weather.
of the lava.
Koros' favorite.
Remember snow? I
to
want
make
to like
badgers
snow.
that we can kill White Walkers.
I
with.
do kind of miss snow though, despite the White Walkers.
I'm actually having a great time. I like hiking through jungles and forests. They're kind of like forests, just wet and lava-y.
Wet
And
lava-y
magic.
forests.
And
I think
undead
the amphitheater sounds interesting.
dinosaurs.
Yeah, I'm down.
Oh yeah,
Amphitheater.
amphitheaters.
Nice and
I don't
close.
know if it's a temple, but it sounds neat.
It could be.
Good.
Maybe it's the god of amphitheaters. I don't really know that much about gods.
Was there a god of entertainment?
There must
Are
be-
you not entertained? That's what he says, I'm sure.
There's a god of beer. A really old drunk dwarf told me that once. He must know what he was talking about.
Did he
He
claim
sounds
that
like
he
a
was
god
the
of
god?
beer. He didn't say he was the god of beer, but he did say something about familiar relations.
There you go.
As
What,
well.
Koros?
Just that he sounds like a very reliable source.
Oh, he drank a lot of beer.
Well, there you go.
I think the amphitheater or the marketplace sound like good places to investigate. Until we
Amphitheater, then
stumble
marketplace?
upon another shrine.
All right, so we're gonna head towards the amphitheater.
Amphitheater sounds good.
All right.
Good.
A ruined
As we're
amphitheater.
walking,
Go ahead.
as we're walking, I just ask Nell if he knows where the other shrines are.
He says he's not certain exactly where their locations lie. They were still under construction when he last left Omu.
That's fair.
Things were a bit dicey. There was an archlich going around.
That makes sense.
There was a lot
Those-
going on.
Nothing adds more uncertainty than an evil undead wizard.
Archlich.
So as you guys head west, a ruined amphitheater looms over the surrounding buildings. Vines cling to its steps, and animal statues line its stands. The muddy ground outside is stripped clean of vegetation. An eerie silence hangs over the area. No birds cry, no insects chirp, nothing stirs.
I don't like that.
I usually just go up and touch the statues, but you know what? I've been learning recently, and I would like to detect magic for this time
I hold my cloak closer. I'm like, this place is fucking weird.
as a ritual. So like 10 minutes. We can walk as I do this. I think that's fine.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, you can go ahead and give me that detect magic. Do you need to roll
Alright.
anything, or is it just you know if there's magic?
No, yeah, I just know if there's magic in 30 feet in front of you.
Such a
And I
drop
can
down.
keep it going for 10 minutes.
They are just
Thank-
statues.
See that they're normal.
Whew.
One on the nose.
And you're gonna poke one. Great.
But let's say Pharaoh,
I haven't done that.
Eridin, and Koros, based on your passive perception,
Yeah.
you all hear loud, deep breathing coming from inside the amphitheater. You guys are on the other side, sort of by the entrance.
Can I use Divine Sense? So I know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet.
You can indeed.
Boom.
Do I?
That's paladin shit.
No celestial fiends or undead.
Good to know.
Guys, something big is over there.
Yeah, there's a big thing breathing. Go talk to it.
Hey,
Sounds like-
hey, guys! I haven't gained that much weight. Okay.
Oh, past you, over there.
Oh.
And it's too much stew. Cut back on the stew.
Well, to be fair,
I hang back. I don't want to go near that
your
thing.
ladies make the best stew.
Dirk says, I could try to sneak around and take a look.
Let's just go up and announce ourselves. It's probably friendly.
It seems. Well, it sounds.
Sounds like it's sleeping.
It is nighttime.
Maybe we shouldn't wake it up. Do we have a way to observe closer? Do we have a... No.
Oh yes, I could do another ritual after this one and stop doing this one, and then I could send a little eyeball all the way down there. It would be really neat.
That sounds like a great idea.
That's a great idea, but also it's going to be daylight by the time we're done with all your rituals.
No, it's like 10 minutes. Koros.
Do the ritual.
Go ahead.
I punch Koros in the arm and tell him to wait.
Well, I don't see you off. Oh,
Necessary.
I'm also gonna suggest we all back up a little since now we know something's over there, so we like retreat a little.
Good idea.
Oh,
Is class feature still flying around? I don't remember.
Class feature is still on its way back from a very
Yeah, class
far
feature is still on its epic journey
I
home.
occasionally forget that we named it class feature, and re-remembering that fact is like Christmas every day.
It's a really good name.
So I back up. I'm totally down to give this thing some space.
Yeah.
maybe one of us could creep up near it to see what it is.
I thought we were doing the
We're
eyeball.
gonna do
No,
the eyeball.
the eyeball is a way better plan.
Quarles is complaining about the eyeball.
No, the eyeball.
Do the eyeball. We're wasting
Koros is
time.
an old lady.
The eyeballing.
The eyeball.
All right, fine. Eyeball time.
Koros and Grandmother Crow probably have knitting sessions together. Don't listen to him.
Dirk is
Don't
observing
do the eyeball.
the perimeter to make sure we don't get snuck up on during this
that's-
magic
that's a
arts and
quality
crafts
call.
session.
You're the one who keeps dropping down on her for stew.
All right, are you casting it as a regular spell?
Actually, I don't know if it is a ritual, so I
It
guess
doesn't
so.
say ritual on it, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll cast it as a regular spell. That's fine. I'm going to look up to see if it is, and I just have it
All
wrong.
right. So the eyeball floats in. The invisible magical eye hovers through the hallway and into the amphitheater. And in the center of the amphitheater, you see an enormous feathered Tyrannosaurus Rex resting.
Guys, it's a huge dinosaur.
That's so cool.
What color are the feathers?
All dinosaurs we've met.
Does it matter? Let's go.
There's a dinosaur.
Let's get the fuck out of here. We've seen plenty of dinosaurs. I rode a dinosaur. It was technically gross, but who cares? Let's go.
I've never seen one of these before.
I thought some of the fat ones didn't have feathers, but we can move the eye the other way. One sec. Let's go the other way. Yeah. Out of the amphitheater? Wait, I want to, one sec. Hold on. I want the eye, since the eye's invisible, I want it to go close and see if there's, like, anything around the dino.
Or the amphitheater that like indicates anything.
Yeah, is it over something, or is it just living here?
It is over. There is a small pit that is much smaller than the dinosaur, but it's sort of covering it. You just sort of see the edges in it, and you do see some shiny treasure inside of that pit.
There's
Eridan, come on.
there's
What kind of
just,
treasure?
well, no, it's just a few little bits of coins and magic things and the bottles. that
I don't
look
like
valuable.
magic. I just thought there'd be like cool armor or something.
How much?
Magic
How much
armor, maybe. It looks like a bit, it's underneath a dinosaur, and I can see some of it, so it has to be. It's like, could you count the coins beneath the dragon? Could you?
Eridan, look me in the eye and tell me you don't want to fight a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I don't want to fight a Tyrannosaurus Rex because I'll lose.
Insight check.
Theo wants to
Don't
fight.
you?
Theo wants to fight it if he thinks there's really cool shit he can get, but Pharaoh's downplaying it so much that I'm like,
There also may be something more in the pit. I can't quite tell. There might be more. It might be
Take it
treasure,
to
it might be
Rex.
something else.
There's 6 of us.
Dinosaurs are dumb.
How many teeth does he have?
As far as my eye could tell, it's enormous. That was what I was told.
oh, I do have a good point though. If we want to fight it, it would probably be better to do it now while we have an advantage.
I could blind it. That usually works.
It's already blind. It's asleep. I'm blind when I'm asleep.
I don't think this thing has a chance. It's not even magic. It's just a big animal.
With feathers.
Besides, wait, can anyone here talk to animals? I know sometimes magic lets you do that.
People can talk to animals?
I've heard of that.
What the
What's
hell?
that?
I've heard of
You
that.
never
too,
heard of
yeah.
that?
Yeah, I've heard of
Things
that.
are getting weirder the longer I'm away from home.
Yes, same for me.
Please tell me that Theo is eating in character right now.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Oh, fucking
This
totally.
place is so weird.
This bitch who was like, I'm gonna do a 10-minute ritual. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get a snack, okay?
Fast, okay?
You bet I am.
Stop breaking my concentration.
That compared to what, a jar of pureed jungle rations that you're just shoveling into your mouth.
I am
Exactly.
certain we could take a T-Rex.
It's just cashew butter.
You know that stuff's like 90% dinosaur poo, right?
Isn't he like your cousin?
I thought you were gonna say cashew butter is like 90% fat, which it is, and I
Fine.
have no regrets.
No, I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
Because you're
delicious.
nice. I like you.
look,
That
let's
was
just
your
kill
one.
it. We killed a lot of things.
Dirk, I didn't mean the thing about the coins and the dragon earlier.
Kitty.
What about the coins and the dragon?
No, never mind.
Guys. Alright, listen. If we're gonna fight it,
Why
I do
should I
think
listen?
we should do it now. Since it's asleep. We
I
can
think
get the
it'll
jump
be fun.
on.
Let's put it to a vote.
Wait, why are we fighting this thing? It's just chilling here. It's
Arena.
happy.
There's shiny shit under it.
It's just in there sleeping.
I'm gonna put my arm around Arena and be like, I know that Barovia is not exactly like water deep, but fashion is pretty important to some of us. And I like look at her like,
Clearly.
and it would be pretty
the dragon
great.
got some coins.
And I like indicate my feather cloak, which now is like the black
Uh-huh.
with the gold tips, and I'm like, it'd be pretty sweet if you had a feather cloak made from dinosaur feathers. I'm just
I want-
saying.
My
I'm gonna
case,
look
my
down
only
at my
case-
outfit that's probably caked in
It like
mud.
Oh, yeah.
tattered, like
It's-
And-
tattered.
Tattered.
You're not even wearing the nice armor, like your family armor from Barovia that had like the sigil on it, right? Because you swap that out for like the leather armor, and it's just like
Yeah, we all are light armor.
It's gross.
it's gross.
Listen,
Yeah, I'm gonna look back at her and look at my outfit again and be like, okay, I'm in. I want a cloak.
Yeah.
my only case I'm making is that it would be glorious, and there is treasure. That's the only point I can make.
And fashion.
I'm convinced, personally.
All right.
If that is enough for you, we should fight it. But if you don't want to do it, we won't.
So Theo's a yes, Dirk is a yes, Quartz is a yes, Arena's a yes. I guess we're doing it.
Eridan, why don't you want to fight the T-Rex and win glory for
He
your
hasn't
family
done
and your
anything
name?
to me. He's just in there sleeping. For all we know, he's the last of his kind.
Well, we'll wake
I
him
feel
up
really
first, then.
bad.
Well,
We'll wake him up.
can you speak to him? Because I try to speak with everybody I meet, but I've never been able to speak to any dinosaurs or animals.
How about this?
Is there a check you can do to find out if it's like
His eye snaps open and locks eyes with the arcane eye.
Guys, it can see the eye. I mean, the arcane eye, the eyeball. Its eye is eyeing the eye.
Is it magic? Wait, I thought the eye was invisible.
It is invisible.
Suddenly,
Let me try and talk to it before we try to kill it.
disappears in a flash of mist, and you suddenly hear like a crumbling a bit above you as you look up, and the T-Rex is on top of the amphitheater, looking down at all of you.
It teleported.
And I want everyone to roll initiative.
Yes.
shit, a teleporting dino?
Theo, I think it's magic.
Fuck me. Why does everything cool have to be magic?
Someone put on those boss music.
Yeah, I'm pulling the tracker up.
This is even better than I expected.
If we
Dirk is
kill this,
thrilled.
everyone has a cloak out of it.
Great giant chicken. Help
That'll
me!
do it. That'll
Could
do
not
it.
be more excited.
I don't think the banish trick is gonna work on this one. Well, maybe it will.
Banish
Maybe
trick.
you cast it, Quoro. Gross.
Problem is, like, the banish trick's not gonna accomplish anything. It's just we're gonna wait a minute. He's gonna come back and he's gonna kill us.
We could take the treasure.
7.
Oh
Oh,
god.
Yeah, Jake, I had Theo for a while, so I think if you don't keep changing it, it goes back to the other name or something weird.
No,
I changed mine too.
Why?
Yeah,
Spooky ghosts.
spoopy.
Spoopy.
Spoopy. Here, let me test it to make sure it works. It does work. Okay, cool. But mine's still a 7.
Sorry, roll 26 problems for me, so
It has its moments.
it has its moments.
Guys,
No
cashew
worries.
butter is
I'll give you guys a
amazing.
minute while
I'm
I
sorry,
look
Lincoln.
for a dinosaur token.
I can't have peanut butter, so it's my solace.
I'm sure it would be delicious till I had to go to the hospital.
Right? It'd be amazing.
Dang, I have like a whole dinosaur pack I didn't know I had. Roll
You
20.
have a. Oh, I thought you said a packet and like a series of pages stapled together in the
This one
corner.
doesn't have as many feathers as I would
It's like a
but-
digital version of that.
Ooh, not as good. There's some like
Oh, the
joy
fun.
in having a packet.
I like to smell my dinosaurs on the page, you know.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that if he hadn't tried to treat his cancer with juice, Steve Jobs would have lived long enough to put a fucking heat vent on his laptops?
Mine is literally on a cooling rack for cookies right now.
Because otherwise it overheats.
Terrible.
That's hilarious.
Wow.
My internet doesn't work if I don't do that. It's very sad.
My computer's
Sorry that the website I built uses up all your CPU.
It's not your fault. It's this goddamn laptop's fault. That's the same thing when I built code. So
Irina,
like,
any luck getting that initiative roll?
It's not there yet. You
You can
guys.
Do you have
You can
an
roll a
actual
D20
D20
too.
anywhere near you?
I don't currently.
Alright, I will just roll a
Is there a
D20 in the
Q on
open.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
You got
Keep
an 11.
fiddling with it. Don't worry about it.
That's being stupid.
Alright. Aridin goes first.
Classic.
Hi! We're just adventurers. Are you... is this your home? I'm sorry. Are we cool? Can we mind if we come through?
Aridin speaks Dino.
It leaps down from the top of the amphitheater,
I think it understood him.
crashing into the ground, causing it to shake. I need everyone to make a dexterity save
Oh, I'm totally gonna fail.
or be knocked
This is
prone.
great.
DC 15.
I want there to be a mechanic where you can like choose to fail now so you can succeed on something later.
That would be a cool
why
mechanic.
do cats do this?
I was gonna choose. Oh, hi Gaius. Hi baby.
What is this, baby?
Isn't it like to get milk from their mother thing?
Well, it's not a fucking. It's a blanket.
Yeah, but it's like a...
They just need. It's
Like
like
babies
a.
suck their thumbs.
Yeah, I gotta give you plenty of water. Stop whining.
Alright, Aridin and Theo are knocked to the ground.
Are they
Typical.
within 10 feet of me?
Yeah.
We were all whispering to each other.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So you get plus
Aren't you
what?
annoyed that I
You
remember
get
that
plus
now?
4.
Does not appear to help Theo.
So Aridin's
No.
fine, just Theo gets knocked to the ground.
Classic.
Drops his food. It's a travesty.
Stop. My snack. No. My jungle stew. No.
That's not.
No.
You don't have an infinite amount of that. Could you?
It's my jungle goop.
And then the King of Feathers, because that's his name,
Wow.
roars. And then he's gonna bite down. Sorry, that was turning into a bit of an evil laugh by me, not the dinosaur. He's gonna make a bite attack against, let's say, Theo, because Theo's on the ground.
I'm prone.
You are indeed, so he gets advantage, I think. That's how it works.
Uh-huh.
So let me roll some dice.
Roll the D-say.
Plus a lot.
That's
So that hits
what you like to hear.
for 33 piercing damage.
Ah!
Lifts you up into the air, and you are now grappled.
Was this within 5 feet of me?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's got Theo!
That hits.
Sorry, 33 damage?
30.
Good plan,
haven't-
Dirk. Good plan.
We have
I
entire
know,
trimming
right?
abilities that require very minute distance tracking for a theater of the mind game. I'm just saying.
And then it's going to turn and swing its tail at Quaros for making snide remarks about my theater of the mind.
Made snide remarks. Well, the theater of the mind, didn't you
He
hear
actually elaborated exactly what I did.
the sky voice told you.
It's called the King of Feathers. That's so cool.
Pretty dope.
That is
And it rolls a 20, which will hit you. So you will take 20 bludgeoning damage.
Can't take much more of it.
I think we should run.
Yeah.
Irina.
Can't get enough of that
Cool.
bludgeoning damage.
Could I shoot some lightning at it without hitting Aridin?
Without hitting
Hey,
Aridin?
Theo.
She
Yeah.
needs me, but it's
Whoever-
Theo? Theo is grappled. You think that Theo is conductive, So
yeah, right. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with a sword.
All right. You miss.
And yeah, that was bad. I'm gonna do it again.
In fact, what happened? Oh, never mind. We'll take it back.
Christmas.
Take it back now, y'all.
All right, roll that damage.
Nice.
Dang.
Good
So that's what,
Okay.
23 damage?
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
It's like math. So much math.
All right, Koros.
I am going to cast Hold Monster.
Good.
It's obnoxious, and I don't care for it.
It's a whiz save?
It is a whiz save against, I think it's a 19. Yes, 19.
19.
That's
He chooses
really
to
high.
succeed instead.
I thought it might.
It chooses
That's good.
to
That's good.
succeed.
This is fine. We burn through a few of these, and then it works.
That's incredibly rude.
This thing is amazing.
Dirk?
I am overjoyed that we get to fight something so powerful. We will win so much glory for ourselves when we kill it. I'm going to draw my longbow and channel my ki through the weapon, empowering it. And I'm going to shoot it twice. That's the first one.
That hits.
Here's the second one.
Nice.
And that's that.
All right, so that is 24 damage.
Yeah.
Nice job.
I don't think I can shoot. I can only shoot twice. I can make an unarmed attack, but there's nothing here. So
All right. Pharaoh.
He's gonna. He's hard to control. I'm going to cast blindness on him, and I don't know if he wants to choose to succeed that, but my DC is not as high as Horos's. It's only 16.
First, he gets to roll. So,
Oh, he does.
yeah. So
That's
con
just
save.
It is con save. Yeah.
He's got a lot of that.
legendary actions. They're rough.
What's the DC?
16.
He passes. He doesn't even need to choose to pass.
Ah, damn.
F.
Remember when there was a third spellcast where we could burn through these things?
mean,
Hey,
Arena.
Theo, you are in the mouth of
Okay.
T-Rex, sort of between its
Don't
teeth.
worry, I've got a plan. I'm gonna try to ungrapple. So I'm gonna roll athletics.
All right.
You just like are you just like holding the jaws open?
I guess I'm gonna. If it works, yeah.
Yeah, do that. The Hercules. Hey, it is exactly DC 17.
Does that mean I pass?
Ooh, yeah, you
Oh,
stand
then I want
up.
to pull the teeth apart like this and then. Out.
You're like this, and you're in it, and you're kind of high off the ground.
Yeah, I jump anyway.
Cool. You can take D6 falling down.
Well, wait, how far off the ground? Sorry,
Like
give me
15 feet.
It's not that far. It's fine. Can I just do like a dex save to like
I'll take
not take as much
a
damage?
not save, but a dexterity acrobatics check
Oh, okay.
Action roll.
for an action
Action
roll.
roll.
Hit circle
Action
when
roll.
falling.
Action roll.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You get it all open, and then you like go for the jump. You tuck and roll, and you're all right.
Cool.
Turn
Theo,
around,
that
you pull out
was
your sword, you're ready to
amazing.
fight.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, thanks, man.
High five.
Style
This-
points.
No,
other way,
Those
though.
brothers
I
are
got
so cool. Glorious.
All right. Aridin.
This is. Why do we keep doing this?
You were right. You were right. You were right.
Yep. You run up to its feet and start swinging.
Every day, it's something else.
I think me saying you were right gave you like extra strength.
That's still good. Great.
Uh,
That is still gonna cut it because he doesn't have armor. He's just got scales.
sucks to be you, scaly bitch.
Won't it be so cool, Aridin? Won't you feel so awesome, Aridin?
You
And
should.
then you're like, I kind of feel a little awesome.
It's pretty cool. Look at the feathers flying.
I'm totally painting this later.
All right. On the King of Feathers' turn, he
No.
opens his mouth
No.
That was fast.
and exhales a swarm of wasps.
The bees! The bees! They're in my eyes.
Is that a spell?
No.
Fuck that.
No, he just swallowed some wasps earlier. It's been giving him real bad heartburn.
He's like, fuck that. Wasps are assholes. I'll give that back to you guys.
Oh, this guy
Oh,
is
it's like
so
at the end of Green
cool.
Mile.
No, he's not. He's such a D. All right.
So
So
dope.
awesome.
It's a wasp-breathing dino.
Yeah, and he teleports. Can we not forget that?
What could be more intense than a teleporting wasp-breathing dino?
With feathers.
With
Also,
feathers.
He's like exactly like a dragon, but doesn't even tell you things as he tries to kill you. At least all the dragons I've heard of like spoke to their victims.
Dude, they're like the chatty Cathys of the fantasy world.
We
Dragons,
all
man.
applied our bug repellent today, right?
Oh yeah, no, we all applied our bug repellent.
You know how much of this stuff we have?
No, but like actually we have
We
a
have
shit
this
ton and
bench.
everybody has it in their own inventory, so yes, we should have it on.
Yeah. I've been eating the aloe one for breakfast sometimes.
What? I don't want to know.
No, but that's
I almost asked, and I changed my mind.
Are you
No,
worried about
absolutely.
eating bugs?
No, it just tastes good. Well, I mean, look at the dino. I should be worried about that. Apparently, this is
The
way too long.
dinosaur then disappears in a cloud of mist and reappears on the other side of the party, away from Theo and Eridan and Arena, who are just
Is it
swinging
back in
swords at
the
it.
amphitheaters
No.
and such that we can throw away?
It's just on the other side near Koros and Dirk and Pharaoh, the ranged people.
Not
Was
my
that one a
favorite.
spell?
I'm actually now more dangerous.
Watch out!
The
Was it a spell that
swarm
time?
will then.
Oh, was that spell? Yeah, was that spell?
Sort of, yeah.
I got your back, Theo. I only
Thanks,
took
mate.
it
His
one
favorite
time.
words. Was that within 5 feet of me, and was that a spell?
Now it only breaks concentration. This is not a concentration spell. So you
But doesn't she get to make?
I still get to
you
attack.
still get to hit it, but you don't get to prevent the spell from being cast.
Nah, but I still get to
Yeah, get that damage.
wail on him because screw that guy.
Gotta love
Anti-mage.
that.
All right, nice.
We do
Oh,
so
Jake,
much
also-
damage.
Oh, okay, never mind. That's a different thing.
He looks feathered.
Ah,
Defeather?
Can I? You haven't said yet what color, and I've been really imagining like some soft yellows and pinks, just
Like an
because that is.
explosion of like
A
red,
lot of
green.
different colors. Yeah,
I want
red
yellows
and
and
green
pinks
and blue
because
and
it's, like,
yellow and pink.
Is not very dino-y.
He's got all kinds of colors of feathers
Super cute.
because he is the king of feathers. Not just
Got
of
all
yellow
That actually
feathers,
makes
not just
sense,
of red
then.
feathers, of all feathers.
so I can make
I
a
love
very
him.
pretty.
You can.
Man,
Indeed.
Theo's cloak.
I love him so much.
The swarm of wasps is going to descend upon Irina.
Oh, good. What are these things? We don't have them in Barovia.
Dude.
They're basically someone should call them tiny bats. That's what she'll understand.
Tiny
biting
vampire bats.
But that is not going to break your AC. So they swarm around you, but they're just biting onto the leather, and the insect repellent seems to be helping.
Ah.
Good, good.
Great. Excuse me. Irina.
All right, cool. Can I go run at the big dino
Sure, it'll provoke opportunity attacks from the swarm.
from the swarm?
Yeah, it's like all up in your
Um,
business.
And I don't think I can do anything to a swarm. Because I feel like hitting with the sword doesn't do shit. So do I have a straight? I mean, no. The party's in between me and the big dino, right?
Yeah,
I'm
but
ready to get out of the swarm.
you
I
can
got an
zigzag
idea.
through the party.
All right, I'm gonna just run to the dino and
Love when
go with
Pharaoh has
I thought you said the dino had teleported to right next to Koros and Arena.
No,
No.
next to
Oh, sorry.
Koros,
Sorry.
Pharaoh,
was-
Dirk.
Arena, you and I were the front line.
Yeah,
It's now on the other side.
Yeah. I'll take the opportunity attack. That's fine.
All right, the wasps try again to bite you, and fail again.
They
Cool.
suck.
I'm gonna go ahead and run up to the dino and hit it with a sword.
Do it.
Surprise, surprise. Cool. And I am also gonna go ahead and expend a second level spell slot to Divine Smite.
Nice.
Ooh, fancy.
Yes.
Excuse me. Nice.
And I'm
Sick.
gonna hit it again.
Sick.
Excellent.
Cool.
Crushing. That's awesome.
You have definitely hurt this King of Feathers quite a bit.
Okay, cool.
All right. Koros.
Am I in its threatened area right now?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna run out of it.
All right. It's gonna try and bite you.
Fair enough. I'm going to remember this time that I have a fucking class feature and impose disadvantage on it with Entropic Ward.
Class feature's not here though.
No.
A different class feature.
Also, with its
actual
opportunity
warlock
attack,
class feature.
the opportunity attack happens first.
Like it's not. There's no action. Like it's just a. It's a when a creature makes. Okay, no, it's my reaction. Is what it is.
Yeah. That's when something fails to hit you. You can use it as a reaction.
No. When
it's
when
not
a
a
creature
creature
makes an attack roll against you, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage
Oh.
on that roll.
Gotcha. Okay, so you're imposing disadvantage on the opportunity attack.
Right.
Right.
Got it. It did
Which is
not
a
matter.
joke move.
Yeah, I don't get attacked a lot, so I forgot I had it.
It was either a 26 or a 28. So
Well, I prefer the 26.
yeah, so you're gonna take 33 piercing damage,
Ah,
and you are now
My other
grappled
option was-
in its mouth.
Heal Koros.
Well, down to 5 hit points. If anyone feels like helping me.
I was gonna help you escape without provoking opportunity attacks, but you went first. I'm sorry.
Dirt courage.
Wait.
Either-
I get my turn still, right?
I mean, sure, but you're in its mouth.
Right,
can you try to
before?
ungrapple?
All right, sure. Yeah, I guess it is your turn that this happened on.
I'm going to attempt to cast Dimension Door.
Quality.
How does that work while you're grappled?
Verbal component
It's
only.
only
He can
verbal
totally do
components.
it.
Dirk would do it all the time.
Nice.
Yeah.
So back in the day, there probably would have been a concentration check, but I don't know the rules anymore.
Nah, if it's just verbal,
So-
you're like, oh fuck, Verschlugna.
That's probably involved the word Verschlugna.
Put some chutzpah into it.
All right, and you teleport away. All right,
Regrettable.
Dirk,
How close is the dinosaur to me?
very close.
Then I am going to drop the bow. Whip time. And I'm going to
Whip time.
whip it.
Whip it good.
Good.
Wow.
Whip it.
I
I feel like we all knew that was coming.
That
Yeah.
hits.
Thank you, Devo.
So 6. And I would also like to whip it good.
Bobby, are you seeing this? Oh my god.
No.
The chat.
And then I'm going to spend a key point to flurry of... I'm going to do my extra unarmed attack,
Oh,
which is exactly like whip.
it's not too late.
To whip it.
Whip it.
You'd have the full.
should
Your
not be
full
too
attack
forward.
action needs to include all the lyrics, like the whole.
Yeah.
It will.
Into shape needs to be the name of your flurry of blows.
It will, don't worry.
Excellent
Uh,
job.
And then I'm going to spend a key point and hit it one more time.
Holy shit.
This is awesome.
And I missed.
No, you don't. 13 hits. That is exactly its
Oh,
armor
wow.
class.
Wow, it stinks. Lame feathers, high fashion, low armor for the feathers.
And as a bonus action, I will use Kensei's parry, and I am now... my AC is now 21.
All right. Pharaoh. It's last hit
I'm
time.
gonna.
No, you bitch! Oh my god! Is it about to be my turn too? Screw you.
I suppose
Screw you.
I could holy weapon and walk up to the dino.
You probably fucking could.
No,
I will warn you that you would have to hit well, but it is well
Flame
within
strike.
reason.
Flame strike.
It's a holy weapon. It already does not. No, Theo, I believe in you. You can do it. The bane on the both of you. You're not meant to be. I'm kind of worried about the insect swarm, so I'm going to cast bane on both.
Okay.
Wait, does that work on multiple things, or is that a single target?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, 3 creatures. We're good. Okay, cool. And I'm going to
So you
cast
get
that
two
at
wasps and the T-Rex.
Oh, can I only cast that on,
I'm just
individuals?
joking.
I was like, what a D move. Those 2 wasps.
That would have been something funny to me.
So wait,
Fuck that
Pharaoh
wasp in
could
particular.
cast it on 2 separate bananas or 1 bunch of bananas?
Yes.
Magic's
If
weird.
the bananas were very small, like finger bananas.
Well, there are a bunch of
Magic's
bananas.
strange.
They're
It's all
connected.
based on what gods wrote something down in a book a long time ago. I don't understand it either. Don't worry. Yeah, so they get chaw saves.
Chaw saves. All right.
Yeah, how high is the chaw for the wasp? It's probably negative a
Let's
million.
find
for
out what a
wasps.
wasp's charisma is 1, meaning it is
Yeah, 'cause
negative
everyone
5.
hates them.
Negative 5.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a charismatic wasp.
No,
No.
it's not.
What's the Honey Nut Cheerios bee's charisma?
Ooh, probably like 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, like probably pretty high.
I just learned that half my party is attracted to the Honey Nut Cheerios bee.
No,
You can be charismatic without being
he's
attractive.
a salesperson. That's what he
He's
does.
selling Honey Nut Cheerios.
I bought him.
Brandon,
Does that make
the
them fuzzies?
wasps fail.
Shocking.
The T-Rex
Shocking.
is going to choose to succeed.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
Choose to succeed.
For that guy.
Rolling low, are you in your injuries, Mr. Featherman?
What happens with Bane?
They get a minus D4 on attacks and saves.
They're bad at everything now.
Hi, my name's King Featherman. My friends call me King of Feathers. You know, just my name.
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
All right, Theo.
Okay.
It's
And I am
last hitting time.
concentrating.
Yeah, he's coming.
Kill the thing!
Yeah. We'll roll up. Try again.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Yay. Go me.
That is 1 hit point away from killing
I was like, please don't say that.
it. And it's dead. You've got it.
All
Do the
right.
death roll.
Boom! Boom! Hits the ground. Dexterity saves.
Fuck that.
Really?
No, sorry. You don't have to.
But I rolled
Pharaoh
the
pass.
wilds.
Disperse immediately.
Oh, my bane was worthless.
I want to get a little pouch, sack, whatever, a container. They don't have Tupperware in this universe, so whatever, a container. And I want to start collecting. If I recall, my girlfriend in another plane of existence, she has a glass pink rapier sword.
That does sound correct.
She got that in the loot thing.
She
It
do.
was really awesome. And so I want to pick out a bunch of pink ones
To
and
go
put them in a
with
bag
her-
so she can make an accessory to match
To make
her
it a
rapier.
Hey Theo, you should get some purple ones. They'll accent it.
Oh, good
Can you
call.
get me a
Good
tie?
call,
No one.
brother.
Tell no one.
Arena, you can get feathers yourself. The king of
Yeah,
feathers.
there's a bunch. I'm like all in it. I'm like, yeah, man, let's do this.
I was gonna heal Koros first.
All right.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Priorities.
How you looking? Not good. I take it. You can have like
About 10% of my normal hit points left, actually.
Koros looks
How
like
do
on
you,
the
like-
edge of his life. Like,
Yeah,
Theoden would absolutely take people
how
on
does
dates
like
to
30
Michael's.
sound?
30 would be amazing. Thank you very
Perfect.
much.
And since you guys seem to like my rituals so much, I might as well do a little bit of a prayer of healing.
I said a little prayer for you.
Should we just go back to bed?
is that everyone?
Oh, we're all healthy now.
Oh, I feel so great.
That's everyone?
What happened?
Friends,
That works on everybody, yeah.
Yay.
I'm
What
going
did
to
you-
restore one of
Woo.
my lost spell slots with my rod.
You replaced 4?
One.
Oh, okay.
I literally said one of my lost spell slots.
Oh, I heard 4 also, and I was like, damn, this guy's OP.
Cool, but no.
I'm gonna collect a ton of feathers. Specifically, I want red ones. And black. That works too.
Quality moves.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check out the treasure that we
Same.
came here for.
Let's go look at the
Yeah,
treasure, Erden.
that's why we did this.
I was thinking about glory and sharing the glory with
The treasure was our friendship.
All right. Treasure people, Jake, they want to know what it is. What's in the box? What's in the pit?
All right.
Ah, it's severed heads.
Oh!
Where'd my mouse go?
I mean, there's probably skeletons or something, because it's dino.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you guys climb down there. Not only is there just a mound of gold,
Nice.
a mound of it.
Sick.
There is also, you see, there's some like fancy cutlery and things. You notice particularly an electrum platter inscribed with images of Omuan feasting rituals, and an Omuan death mask made of painted gold. And, last but not least, a special-looking helmet.
Ooh.
Sorry, before everybody forgets, someone, not me, should ask Nell about the like feasting platter thing. No, what was the other thing? Sorry. There was another thing.
Electrum platter?
No, there was something that had something to do with Omu. And that didn't make sense.
There
What
were
was
two
before
things
the
that
helmet?
used Omu. The Omu
The death mask.
Death mask.
The
yeah.
death mask. I would say somebody should ask him and be like, is it cursed?
Ask Nell?
I don't suppose there's also like just a perfectly serviceable workman-like modest garment for Dirk to wear that's not a horse blanket.
Yep.
I wouldn't
We
wear it
just get a
anyway.
lot of feathers.
Can't get anything I want.
I would wear a bunch of feathers.
You could tar
That's
and
what
feather.
fangirls do, is strategic feathers.
Does anyone have a bow and tar?
Well, hang on.
It's just say.
Strategic feathers.
Yeah.
I would be fine with strategic feathers.
Just watch out for a really strong gust of wind.
Do you think that you got some dino ancestry, Dirk?
Maybe? Probably not.
I guess you'd have feathers.
I would be
Grow
totally
them in
okay
your
with
old
having
age.
feathers.
I think you'd look great.
Thank you.
Pharaoh, you notice, because you have the highest passive perception, on a nearby rooftop, your fight seems to have attracted some attention.
Please don't say monkeys.
You
More
see
fight?
some men in familiar gold armor.
Oh, friends. Wait, gold armor?
That's not friends. We killed a bunch of them.
Are these the blue triangle bitches?
A bunch of them.
Okay.
Are
Or the
these the
gold
entropy
armors.
bitches?
These are not the entry bitches.
Oh, thank God.
Are these the bitches that
Actually,
turn into
bitches are
stone?
real bitches.
I really hated those bitches.
Sorry, what'd you say, Brandon?
The stone turning, the gorgon that was actually a crane or whatever.
Nope, not those bitches either.
Okay.
Which bitches are these?
Bitches.
Which bitch is bitch?
Yeah,
Is this like the adult version of Guess Who? Which bitch?
Which bitch is which?
I like
No,
to
but
think
I-
that all happened in character.
I will say that several of those different kinds of bitches were on the poll to decide who these bitches would be. Players can vote
Go
on the poll
us!
by supporting the Patreon. Patreon.com/Jetsam Academy. All right, no, they are. You remember these gold armored bitches as being from the Golden Empire. You came across a group of them who were
Oh, yeah, we
intending
did kill
to
'em.
kidnap the Oracle at Orlunga.
Yeah, we did kill 'em.
Emperor of the Golden Empire.
Didn't we feed them to a dinosaur?
Look, they probably deserved it.
Yeah.
No one's
Yeah,
gonna
caused
mess
a
with the
bunch
boss
of chaos.
of Guardians. It's fine.
Collects magical oddities. That is
Right.
what Eku told you.
I bet they're here for the puzzle game.
I bet they're here for this dino that we just killed, so sorry, you're late.
Do you
How
think
many
that they have their own puzzle?
enemies do you people have?
Hey,
Like 3.
It's hard to keep track sometimes.
Which
I respect
reality are we talking about? Red Lark, there's
Oh, this one.
Barovia,
Grandmother Crow, these bitches, and
there's some interdimensional ones.
We're only
Right.
sure about the ones that we made since we
I
brought
don't
over
want to put too fine a point on it, but your like ongoing beef with the local cheesemonger doesn't make
aw.
nothing.
I
in
am
red-
more and
nothing
more
in red.
excited about meeting you people every day.
Aw.
Cheese is an incredibly important topic, and we need to all be on
There's
the
so
same
many
page.
enemies. That's fantastic.
Apparently, I was going to be assassinated before we even got here.
That's incredible.
Yeah, we all were about to die.
And I don't even know who's going to do it.
I think my patron baby wants to kill me.
That
Like a
is a
baby.
fact.
Yeah,
I
baby.
had that confirmed by
Oh,
a different deity.
Thing.
Are those golden guys just gonna stand up there?
Well, they let me do my healing
I'm gonna
ritual,
wait.
so I suppose.
You're waving?
Irina, when you wave, they
You're waving to the bitches?
scurry and disappear.
Dirk also waves.
They head
Oh, I like slap both of you like this. I'm like, quit that.
into the building
Oh, we
and
don't
down
like that.
staircases, and they disappear.
Well, then I shout, "All gold is gaudy."
Do they have like red plumes at least? Because that can make it okay.
It can.
No. Okay,
Ah.
yeah, a
And
little.
then it's lame.
No, I actually I had a
So
picture of this.
interesting.
Like some green, kind of inlaid.
I had a
Add more
That would look
color.
point. There is absolutely some red accenting.
See?
Here's the picture I was talking about. Yeah.
Are you
let me-
putting it in Roll20?
I will put it in Facebook and Roll20 so that
Okay. I just didn't know where to look.
I have to
That's
wait
pretty
10
fucking good
seconds
armor.
before I put it on Facebook, otherwise it would be completely out of context.
Is there an echo for other people?
It's yeah, we're managing two microphones right next to each other because I'm right over here.
Oh my god.
How you went through Lily?
Oh, did you? Oh, that's what I was
It's
going to
like
say.
a magic trick where they like go through the girl to do something. Except
Yeah, they cut Lily in
You
half.
guys can click on
Exactly.
that one, and
Walk
the viewers
through.
can click on that one.
The secret issue is in the box the whole time.
Like
Oh.
that kind of armor.
Nice.
oh
Okay, that's
damn.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome.
More shiny and gold.
Oh,
Right? Well, damn.
Still, Dirk feels like it's a little much.
Especially in the jungle to be wearing heavy armor like that.
It definitely seems really hot.
Yeah.
you look stupid in the torchlight.
Got him.
That's like the opposite of like, you look so pretty in candlelight. You look stupid in torchlight. So aggressive.
All right.
Theo, don't you have a magic bottomless bag?
How? Yeah. Why don't we just snoop all up in this and then get out?
I don't think we have
anyone
bag
has
holding.
We don't have a bottomless bag.
What if we just make the castle around the treasure?
Oh, we could do that.
Dirk honestly thought you had a magical bag, but in fact, Theo is just very strong.
Theo just carries a lot of stew everywhere.
I
he
do.
goes.
And jungle goop.
Stew. It's a lot of water weight.
On your backpack.
Plus, I got like 2 of them in me.
Yeah, we can. Jake, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
If
you
we pop
Uh-huh.
and then shove and then unpop, what happens?
I think it says something about that in the DMG. So.
Like if we leave stuff in it?
Well, because I thought the canoes were in there for a while.
I think you guys gave the canoes.
Now there's splinters.
We ended up giving the canoes away, yes. But I think for a while they had been in there.
Another PSA from the Omuan Tourism Agency, as Jake is looking that up. Come see for a extended engagement, the King of Feathers sing opera at the amphitheater. He has a beautiful voice.
Objects in the area that aren't
updates.
being worn or carried take this damage and are pushed automatically.
Okay.
No, that's when it
Must have been-
appears. Hold on.
That's like when it pops, yeah. Like
Yeah.
if a tree is near there, it's like.
Doesn't even
Update. The King of Feathers is no longer on an exhibition. He is now rotting.
Cancelled.
He's
now
it's
dead.
it's
It doesn't say
uh,
cancelled, it says dead.
Scientific exposition rather than an artistic and color one.
He
he's
was
touring.
hired in Florida. It was familiar. He liked the jungles.
We can get his album.
Swamps are
Ba,
sad.
ba, ba,
Sure,
ba.
I'm gonna say you can store shit in there. Why not?
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Shove.
So pop, shove, depop.
Cool.
Pop Chopra.
Can we start?
Where did it go?
Did somebody ask Nell about the death mask?
Somebody asked. No?
Hey,
Hey, now.
I didn't see the treasure. That's why I'm asking someone else to ask. Somebody who
It
saw
appears
the
to be a traditional Omuan death mask used before burial rites.
are they often magical or cursed?
Only for very rich.
Ooh.
Hey, Pharaoh slash Koros, can you tell if this thing is cursed?
Yeah, sure, I can tell. I'm just gonna put it on.
That's what I was going to say, actually.
What happened to our parties? I
No.
Smelly?
I watch him do.
Somebody
this, and I'm like,
Koros is currently like the smart one in this party. Remember that.
he's very involved with his work. He takes it very
Does
seriously.
he
I
have the
respect
highest
that.
int score in the party?
Yes.
Yep.
Real
Yes.
Oh.
You do.
You have a
roll with the
lot of
smart one.
whiz.
No, also, I'm really not playing that 14 whiz correctly, but that's okay.
You slap it on, and you turn into Jim Carrey in green. No, you're fine.
Oh my god.
The Mask was
Be a
such a good
curse.
movie.
All right, cool.
It does not appear
Sick.
to do anything to you.
Alright, it's fine. It's a little rave smelling, but it's
Oh,
not-
maybe we'll leave that behind.
No, keep it. Throws
Well,
it in the.
you think it's probably worth 250 gold pieces.
Oh, keep it. Great, done.
Lily, you should write that down.
Whoever want to praise with its
Yeah.
own skill, and you're the like actually be good at figuring out if that was worth 350 gold pieces.
And no one ever put any ranks in it because it was
No one ever
stupid
put
as
any.
a waste.
I always did when I played a rogue, so I was like, this might come in handy someday. And it never did.
All right.
Jake, sorry. Can you give me an approximate on the gold so I can write it down in this other list?
Yeah, 200 and... Oh, sorry, there's the giant pile. You're going to, like, just shove it all into Darastan's fortress?
Hell yeah.
We'll say we count it later.
We're starting our own.
Shoving it in, let's call it
dragon.
500 gold pieces.
Alright, it's not that much. Alright, cool.
It's a lot.
Hey, man.
But it's spending all this time loading up. You guys now notice that at the edge of the clearing, it's just because they're around the amphitheater, the jungle was a bit cleared, but there's that jungle thickness as you head back towards the city. There are now maybe 24 of these gold armored dudes standing there with crossbows and bow and arrows, all pointing at you from different positions.
We should go in the fortress right now.
Yep, I was about to say.
Good night.
You're gonna pop the
Honk.
fortress?
So it's already
Yeah.
popped. We're loading it up.
I think did that happen while we were loading it up or after we took it down?
Right after you took it down, they stepped forward.
Oh, repop in.
All right, you're gonna repop. Everyone's
Yeah,
gonna start
and-
shooting at you immediately.
Yeah.
Get in the damn.
So I'm gonna make some rolls.
Pile in.
Everybody gets 3 arrows in their direction. You know your AC. You know if those hit you.
Oh, one hit me. What does it do?
Yeah, what's the deeps?
Yeah.
What's the deeps?
5 damage per arrow that hits you.
No.
Damage per pierce.
Deeps.
Yeah, deeps doesn't really apply in this context, to be
Hey,
honest.
cat, what's wrong?
Oh, show your cat.
Need more dots.
Damage per piercing shot.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
how
good.
many the poopies does it do to me? 5?
5 damage per piercing shot. DPPS.
I hear you, baby. Hang on. She's sad. She
As you
she
guys
wanted to roll
file
like
into
King
the
of Feathers.
fortress, when you do this, many of the archers move forward and get into better positions to point your fortress. And a man in more ornate-looking armor, probably some sort of leader, steps forward out of the jungle, and he says,
Oh,
I
get your seat, cat.
I am General Shi of the Golden Empire. What?
Hello.
Nothing.
Oh, I get it. And you will relinquish your puzzle cubes to me, or you will be destroyed.
Dirk
may I
kind of
ask-
looks out one of the arrow slits and says, "Are you willing to negotiate?"
No.
May I ask why you want the puzzle cubes?
It is none of your concern.
Rude.
We outnumber
Do you
you.
have any?
What if we trade some? Do you have any duplicates? I'll give you a Cubazon for 2 Orlunga.
Does this fortress have a metal casting anywhere? Anything? Make
Why
copies?
did it have that?
I don't know.
I
It's magic.
turn to the party and I say, I turn to Nell actually, and I say, "How much do you know about this temple
Oh.
we're supposed to get into?"
The Tomb of the Nine Gods.
Ah, yes.
Some. What would you like to know?
Dialogue
We
tweet.
need the cubes to open the tomb. Yes.
Indeed.
How does that work? Do you know?
You assemble the 9 cubes. I presume there is a puzzle based on the name of the cubes, which will open the door to the Tomb of the Nine Gods.
I wonder if that would destroy the puzzle pieces afterwards.
It is my understanding that they are magical in nature and will return to their temples upon use.
That's cool.
I lean back out the arrow slit and say to him, "I'm going to negotiate anyway. We only need them to open a temple. As soon as we do, you can have them."
If we need them in the temple, I mean, it's not like people go in often.
Why is it that you wish to enter the Tomb of Annihilation?
To stop the death curse.
I just want to get annihilated.
Well, I think they want to stop
Tomb
the
of
death curse.
Annihilation. Is that what?
I would
I
like
was
to
told it
win
was the
glory
9
at this
gods.
point.
This feels like false advertising.
Let me see.
Quick follow-up question. How
Do
long?
you want to go there too?
No, of course, yeah.
We wish to retrieve the Soulmonger and bring it back to our glorious Golden Emperor at his behest.
Does it need to be intact when it gets there?
Why does he
No,
want it?
Yeah, give the whole game up. Good one. Yep.
It no longer needs to be in operational state, if that is what you mean.
I think
We can make a deal.
we're all friends, actually.
So far.
Turn out.
Do you really?
Very easily.
They say, you will give us the puzzle cubes, and we will open the tomb for you.
How about
And you will bring us the Soulmonger.
Touch nothing but the lamp.
Do you even have the other ones?
We have several puzzle cubes.
I was hoping stupid to get them.
how many are there out there? Several dozen?
There are 9.
There's 9. And we have
9?
4. So they have
No, I mean
anywhere between-
guys, people.
Oh, people. Several dozen
You
Um,
you
said
can
2
see.
dozen earlier.
that you can see.
Again, with the vague use of several.
Now, quick question. This whole puzzle cube thing does not seem super secure. Rather than cubes, did the trickster gods ever consider like a public-private key infrastructure?
The
Because
trickster
this is not
gods.
stopping anyone from getting there.
The trickster gods did not build their own tombs. Their killer, the Archlich Serorak, built their tombs.
Never mind.
and I think you're supposed to get into the tomb.
To then die and feed his phylactery. Indeed.
that actually makes a lot of sense. We sent
Wait,
those-
when did we find this out? Is this for real?
You guys didn't really ask Nell much about it.
We just found out. We also
now-
found out that it's called Annihilation.
Yeah, we didn't know that.
Wait, he called it that, but maybe he's a sissy. But did Nell just confirm all this phylactery crap?
That is my understanding.
He just dropped all this knowledge on me.
No, Theo, don't be mean. Nell, thank you for sharing.
I'm gonna lean over
I'm happy to
Cora
share any
and be
information,
like,
any more information as you require it.
Now, didn't your former masters want to go into the tomb?
Indeed, I thought it
Why?
I'm listening to Marina,
was
but
a
it's loud.
ill-formed desire. They desired to acquire treasure, riches, and glory from the tomb of the 9 gods.
Highly relatable.
And they didn't make it even
Not,
in the tomb.
I'm not sure. I was deactivated before.
Koros, I feel like creepy things are things you know about. What's an archlich?
It's not nice. I don't
Okay.
know exactly. If what's his name hadn't done a runner on us, he might know. But
It was more of a flyer.
he flew wizards. What can you say?
What's this general's name? Did he announce himself?
General Shi.
Okay, but
General
but,
Shi.
wait, stop. But call him Major. Come on.
General Shi. Counter proposal. You could understand we wouldn't want to be parted from our puzzle cubes because you may betray us. You would understand that.
We always operate with honor. We would not, of course.
That's
Fair.
But they started shooting at us before they even talked.
I, as a member of a noble house of the Dragon Clans, would also never go against my word. So we would also not want to give up our puzzle cubes, but I could say that we would cooperate once we get to the tomb. Would that be amenable to you?
Perhaps. How
If,
many of the puzzle cubes do you currently hold?
Several.
Great work. I like your diplomacy skills.
I say, how many? We have 4?
Why don't we go back and forth and name which ones we have?
Sure.
And we just
Well,
know how many they have.
I think we should just tell them how many we have.
Seems
What is that?
reasonable. 1 cube for 1 cube.
Sharing back and forth, yes.
As a gesture of good faith, we will tell you the name of our first cube.
Excellent.
Unk.
Kubazan.
Wait.
That's the only thing any of us
Ask
remember.
Nell if that's
That
a
one.
real guy.
Verifies Ankh is a
Nell confirms that Unk is one of the 9
Okay.
gods.
Cool.
checks out. It's an older, but it checks out.
Papa
They
Soddle.
don't got a machine guy.
Shambali.
Shigam.
Shigambi.
Nang Nang.
What's another one we had?
Wongo.
You say it.
Wongo. What was it?
Wongo. Yeah.
Wongo. I wrote Cubo Wongo.
Obolaka.
And what's our
Look,
last
all I
one?
know is I'm
Egypt.
hungry for some Nang Nang curry.
What's our last one? I forget the name.
It is.
Jake just said it.
Ejin.
La Cucaracha or something.
Ejin.
No, it's not.
Ejin.
Ejin. Just nothing like what Bobby said.
I want
Sorry, to say Ejin.
any obligation
I
to
say
remember
Ejin.
And he says, then it seems that between us there is one shrine remaining.
It would seem. Which one? Nell.
Moa.
Moa.
What did
Let
Noah
it all
do?
be known that several means 4.
So there are 4 dozen?
I say, out the window. You know where the tomb is, I assume.
We believe so.
Is it safe to wait there? Or near there?
It is over lava.
Ah.
I mean the Tomb of Annihilation, the big
Oh. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the temple.
Yay, we get to go to lava.
Yay.
Not really a get to. You know,
Not much of Omu could be considered safe, but the Golden Empire is strong.
Then I recommend this. You take your cubes and wait there for us. We cannot pass into the tomb without you meeting us. We will go to the Moa Shrine, get the last cube, and then meet you there.
How do we know you will not betray us? Take the cubes and leave.
and do what? Run away with 5 cubes?
The cubes have no value to us. Our only desire is to enter the shrine.
I
stop
will
the
send
soul.
along with you one of my commanders.
The ceremony accidentally
This is like every time the Nazis send Indiana Jones in to do something.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on. Are these guys? I turn around and I'm like, I have little experience with these people. What was your experience with them particularly negative?
We fed them to a dinosaur. They're okay, to be honest. They didn't really deserve it.
Have I
No,
heard
we-
of these guys?
we weren't
Jake?
They're busybodies. They're probably going to try to come conquer Omu.
You absolutely have
they're-
heard of them, Dirk.
Well, how do I feel about them?
You are not direct. So where you're from, you're not direct neighbors with them. The dwarves are between, most of where the Dragonborn, where your Dragonborn live, and where they are. But you know that they're kind of a pain in the ass. They're pretty conceited. They like to just go into neighboring places and steal shit and take it, just have it.
They do raids a lot.
Yeah,
But
they
in my
collect shit
experience,
from other
they're-
places.
The British Empire.
They're not like weird or like horribly racist or cruel.
They're just very conceited. They think they're the best.
And
can handle
and they like to collect things,
Dragons.
but they collect things that may have value to other people. So I would say culturally insensitive at the very least.
Yeah, but we fed them to a dinosaur, so
Actually,
I
they
think
were
the
being
Soulmonger is
deep.
cultural appropriation, so...
So
I'm pretty sure we transplanted an entire plains consciousness to this one. So
we did. We did.
So it would literally be appropriating a culture.
the whole one, the entire culture.
The worst thing about Neolithic empires, just to be clear.
Mhm.
Anyway, I don't really care if we kill them or meet them at the Who do they want to send with us?
He sends forward one of his commanders wearing similar armor to him. Nice fancy armor.
are they attractive?
Yes.
Dirk's okay with this.
He sends forward. He says, "This is Commander
Both of you
Jang.
in the lava.
He will join you to make sure that you return the cube. We will meet you at the mouth of the tomb."
Cool.
He
And I have
shouts,
your word as a general of the Great Golden Empire that you will not that you speak the truth.
Mentally.
With
With
us.
Pharaoh and class feature, we can find them if they run. They're not going to run anywhere. We can always just ambush them at the tomb.
That's
And he
true,
says,
but I'm still
if you bring
But
us
there's
the
a lot of
cube,
them.
we will be there.
Can you roll insight on this bitch before we leave?
Pharaoh just used
Reading
Do we
thoughts.
really believe him?
But only if he's within 60 feet. Otherwise, I can't read thoughts.
You hear that what he's basically thinking. Oh no, he needs to take a will save first, right?
Yes.
And that's my insight check because I trying to read this guy.
Gotcha. All right. Let me first roll. I don't know. Whatever. You think he's telling the truth, Dirk? That he
Cool.
will be there. Wisdom save. He fails. Pharaoh, you can hear his thoughts. He's basically thinking like, I'm paraphrasing, but if these suckers want to go die in the tomb first, like best case they bring us the soulmonger. Worst case they die and we have to go in and do what we were already gonna do.
Cool.
I like the guy.
This works out.
I don't think they
Go,
really care about us.
Let's see if you can cross the giant bridge.
And then he doesn't have to risk valuable Golden Empire lives until he finds out if you guys are dead.
Yeah,
No,
let him come
cool.
in. Set off a few
Values
traps.
of dinosaur food.
He's totally acting in his own self-interest. I think we're good.
Cool.
Good job,
Let's
Dirk.
do it. Let's go to the lava.
All right.
All right,
I'm coming out.
Most of
I'm
them-
unarmed,
All right, you're gonna come out,
which is a lie because I am a monk.
and you come out,
Why?
I'm too armed.
and Jang is
Misrepresentative.
standing there near the door, and he bows.
I give whatever a dragonborn bow looks like.
All
I
right,
mean, what's a fashion dragon bow? It's got to be very
More like a curtsy,
flourishy.
maybe.
Ruffle your tail up along the
Sure. Or some kind of like arm back bow
Yeah,
That's
thing.
what I was thinking exactly.
All right,
Cool.
and then the general and his men recede into the jungle.
And we are left with Commander.
Jang,
I vote we feed the
Commander
lieutenant
Zhang.
lava.
what did you say, Bobby?
I said I vote we feed the lieutenant to the lava.
Oh no, he fell.
Push him in.
What if he survives? He's
the Golden Empire.
a dragon, though, right?
No. Where did
He's
you
just
get
an
that?
asshole in gold armor.
He's not dragonborn. Sorry.
No, none of
I
them.
think
Are.
Close to an
we're-
asshole.
Nope, they're all.
Dirk introduces himself with his full dragon name.
10 minutes later.
And he says, Commander Jang.
And he says, "All right, I guess we're off to the Temple of Moa then.
I can lead us to the Shrine of Moa.
Lead on."
What time is it?
It's late.
Yeah,
evening.
whatever.
It's
I can
late.
see that.
Makes
in
the lava more
evening.
dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We probably woke up the whole city with that dino.
That was the last living thing in the city.
Really?
I don't know, maybe.
You shrink, dare stand into the fortress, everybody comes out, and you make your way to Moa's shrine.
We didn't forget anyone inside, right?
You're tiny now.
Help me!
If we put the Dirk figurine in there and then grow it.
They will have a nice statue in the hallway, but that's it.
Dirk, as we walk, is asking Commander Zhang lots of questions about the Golden Empire.
For example.
What's it like? Where did you grow up? What is the best thing about the Golden
Like
Empire? How long have you
let's
been?
know all the things and the
Like,
guys.
you go through all those questions, and he says, it is nice.
Strong silent
really
type.
towing the
I
company
like it. Okay. Kind of into it.
Why do you think they call it the Golden Empire?
Because it's nice.
Because it's all empire-y.
It's all empire-y and armory and gold. They got a lot of money over there, huh?
Well, anyway,
were
Indeed,
such a
the empire is
sophist.
filled with riches. And he leads you guys over to the edge of the lava. Bum, bum, bum. All right, let's see.
Cast it into the fire! I've got a perfect echo of myself from Lily's computer there. It was very dramatic.
You know, if you fall in, your armor will probably melt and fuse to you all over. So go ahead first if you do.
Let me.
Pharaoh, that's
So we can
rude,
see something
but
cool.
True.
So there's a
I'm
column
giving
of
him
rock rising
I'm a-
200 feet above the lava. A walled ruin overgrown with palms perches on the summit. There is, at the narrowest point, the gulf between the shrine and the rest of the city is 60 feet wide.
60 feet.
Pretty wide.
Could I
So-
jump? I can't jump that far.
Wait. Sorry, the gulf between us and the thing, and there's no bridge, right?
No bridge.
Oh, I can turn into a bird.
You can indeed.
Yes,
or a
you
swarm
can.
of birds.
Didn't you not want to fly over the heat though? Last
Speaking of that, can we like short rest? I don't object to that.
Jiang
No.
says.
I don't.
Jiang objects.
Into the lava.
I give him a withering stare, and I'm just like, do you question the wisdom of our warlock?
It is already late in the evening. We are eager to get this puzzle cube.
Yes, but if
To
we
enter
wait
the
longer, then it will be early in the morning, which is before anyone should be awake anyway. It's called madrugada. Ever heard of it?
Also, I'm even going to throw you in the lava.
There is wisdom in patience.
And he says, I'd like to see you try.
There's 5 of us. Remember the outnumbering thing you said earlier?
He gives you a look, and he says, there are 6 of you.
Ah, yes, you're right.
You'll have to forgive him.
And I haven't been amazed by your competence thus far.
Did you see the
T-Rex.
Pharaoh.
King of Feathers that
I
could have
would-
been returned to the Golden Empire and been a glorious pet.
Why would we want to give you a... We don't work for the Golden Empire.
You killed
And now
something
it's going to be a
beautiful.
glorious cloak.
We weren't gonna. It
Several.
woke up.
Wait, what's Queros doing?
Rolling my hit dice. Are we not short resting?
No.
Oh.
We're having an argument about short rest.
I just plop down then if this bitch is gonna be like that.
Ignore that. Oh, mine are 8s? What the fuck? Oh well.
And he says, fine, I will retrieve the cube myself.
Okay, let's just.
Actually,
Okay, have fun with the 60-foot gap.
He lines up, he takes a running jump, and as he jumps, these small wings burst out of the back of his armor. He glides across the gap and lands on the edge. It's a bit low because he was gliding, but he catches onto the ledge and pulls himself up.
Okay,
does he
so we
have to make
gotta
a
go.
save to not become lava food?
I have a little egg on my face now.
Oh, that was
Really-
impressive, I admit. We should probably go after him. We can take care of it a
He
little
says,
bit later.
throw me a rope
No. No one.
so that I
ties-
can tie it off so that you can cross.
Dirk ties a rope to an arrow and shoots it at his feet.
Great. Thunk. It thuds in. He looks around until he finds like a sturdy branch or a rock or something, and he ties it off.
Why don't we just go across now?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Dirk's
fly
gonna go.
across his birds.
Yeah, do it.
You turn into a swarm,
Does he
fly
think that's
across,
cool?
and then rematerialize on the other
How
side.
long can I stay as birds?
Indefinitely, but you can only do it once per rest.
I'd like to remain as birds.
All right. It's a little hard to fly over the heat of the lava.
But when I get to the other side, I'm chilling.
When you get to the other side, you're all right. It's still hot, but the rising heat is not still there. You're able to land on the other side as birds.
Dirk will climb across the rope.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I think I like this version of Theo better, to be honest.
Give
I
me
start-
This one can poop on your head.
I start pecking you.
dexterity acrobatics roll. Dirt courage.
Pretty good at that.
You're fine.
All right.
It just
I'm
jumps 60
going
feet?
across it.
Oh, no, sorry. He's walking across the rope.
Should we build some harnesses? You all just want to tightrope like dirt.
Definitely tie yourself to the rope.
I don't know, but who's the clumsiest? Here's
Quoros.
Koros
had
just
that
tried to
harness,
walk
right?
across the rope and then fell.
As I fall, I'm going to dimension door up to where the two.
All right, so you're out of spells.
Rip last spell slot.
All right,
Brit.
Oh no, Court, where'd he go?
Irina, you're fine.
Gravity has been foiled.
Yeah, gravity's not my nemesis. That's just you, Pharaoh.
All right, did you just bless yourself, Aridin, I heard
All
you
right.
tying a harness. I heard you say that multiple times.
I was going to do Quarles
muted.
probably, but I guess not. I guess Theo, Aridin, and maybe myself or Arena.
Oh, I'm
No.
good. I went across.
Yeah, she already went across, so I guess me.
So Aaron, when you
Apparently-
fall, you're just hanging from the rope now.
Woo!
So I need a strength athletics check to pull yourself
You
back up.
got that.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh wait. Maybe I'll roll 4. Is it
Right.
DC 10?
Give me another acrobatics.
It's really hot. It's hard to breathe. Give me a break.
You struggle a few more times, and until the point where you're almost like crawling along the rope, and then you make it to the other side.
Did Dirk just
Oh,
like
I
slackline across?
Dirk just straight up like do. So did Irina. Irina went.
Pharaoh, give me your staff.
All right,
So just a balance.
do. Irina also just walked.
Use my
across.
sword as a balancing thing.
Pharaoh, do you need to roll something on top of that D4?
That was actually for Aridin, but it didn't. I don't think.
I think it might be wise to short rest, take a brief rest, so that Kuros can regain his abilities.
I think
I wouldn't worry
I know he's had a lot taken out of him.
There are 6 of you. We will
doesn't
be
seem like
fine.
the dude's
Let's get this
gonna be
cube.
waiting.
You
Suppose
can
he
rest
does.
inside the tomb.
Kuros, I think you'll be okay. Stay
Follow
in
the
the back.
sergeant. We'll be fine.
Stay in the back.
I don't like the
You'll be
idea of
Commander.
resting inside the tomb.
Arena
Rick
gets
Watson.
flashbacks.
Yeah.
Wait. Now,
She's done this
it's part of the
before.
story.
Nell is still on the far side of the lava.
Oh, okay. No, stay there. It's okay.
Good. My preservation protocols.
Be safe.
He doesn't have
Advise
rockets
me.
like R2.
Don't
Wait,
talk to
quick
strangers.
reminder, what did Moa do?
What?
Quick reminder, what did this last
Wait,
trickster guy
Jane,
do?
what do you know about Moa? What do you know about the shrine?
I know that it is one of the 9 trickster gods of Omu, and that there will be a puzzle and a cube.
Wait, what about the story? Is there no
Part of
story
it.
with
Now's
Moa?
You asked. That was Dirk
Dialogue.
asking the other guy. Now
I thought he
Nell,
might know.
Nell shouts across. Let me
Turn the volume all the way up.
That night, a Sioux monster broke into Uptau's palace and stole a pail of water for the Omuans. When the god came running to find it, the Sioux monster hid the pail in a Jakuli's burrow. Uptau asked the jungle animals where his water was hidden, and Moa the Jakuli was too honest to lie. When Mongo the Sioux monster found out how Moa had betrayed him, he vowed to catch the Jakuli and eat him up.
Thank you,
Oh,
Mel.
I was
More
lying.
precious. I love that guy.
Would you like to hear this tale again?
Okay, we can go in. It's probably honesty or something.
All right,
Oh,
here we
I walk in.
Give me just a moment.
Don't tell any lies.
Ooh, excuse me. Oh, that was really bad all of a sudden. All right, so palm trees grow in front of this squat building, and worn steps ascend to an archway that forms the entrance. Reliefs of coiled serpents flank the entrance. You guys see coiled on tree trunks around you, jaculis, which are like these cool snake things, which there's a picture of in here.
Snakes.
Are
Hanging,
there
Why did it
cool
have to be
snakes?
snakes?
hanging
Look out, snakes.
from the trees, from these palms.
Can you show us a picture?
Yeah, I'm flipping to it.
Prepare for snake.
So, sorry, that's the Commodon. You saw that before. That, wait for it, is
It's like a giant
jaculi.
earthworm.
Ooh, it's cool.
It's like spiky.
I wonder
head,
if these
big
the
head.
ones that are not what they seem.
I have to say, I didn't want to leave Orem because the jungle is gross, but there's so many exciting things in it.
There
No,
are
I'm
exciting
saying
animals.
Jungle is gross.
It is still gross.
So, sorry, what you guys see, I need to flip back to the map for a second. As you enter, so there's this walls of this rubble-strewn corridor carved with serpents, and arrow slits are spaced along them every 5 feet. There are cobwebs filling the arrow slits and hanging like drapes from the corridor ceiling. Above the
In
entrance,
this place?
yeah, in the hallway entering here.
Oh.
Above the entrance, a stone plaque bears a cuneiform message. It says, "Moa teaches us that secrets hide the truth."
Hmm.
dig it.
What you also see is that there are, in the ground, 3 pits. They look like they used to be trapdoors, but they're all open right now, as if someone else has already been here. And there are, like, spikes and shit inside these pits. They look very unpleasant.
Okay, so there's trapdoors with spikes.
Can we?
I look down one of the trapdoors. Just like lean over and look in it.
Bones.
You see a dead Yuan-Ti inside.
Good.
Oh. Rip
Other
back.
one?
The next one is clear. Well, they're
The one on
straight.
the
They're in a
final
straight
one?
line down, so you'd have to like pass one to see the next one.
Oh, I could probably jump over it, can't I?
Yeah, you could. Give me
How
dex.
big are they?
Athletics. They're like 5 feet.
Oh. A
Yeah, you're
million.
fine. You could just skip across these. Second one's empty. Third one has another dead Yuan-Ti in it.
Neat.
Big fan of dead snake people.
What do I see now?
In the middle of this next room, there is a plain stone pedestal that you would expect a stone puzzle cube to perhaps be resting on, but there is not one. There are statues around, jutting from the surrounding walls, but they have been smashed. You see that in some of the rubble of the statues, you see bows. The floor in front of the pedestal bears a mosaic depicting a monstrous serpent constricting a furious monkey. Moss obscures much of the detail. It looks like someone else has been here and trashed the place, and perhaps taken a cube.
I make a thorough investigation of the room, just to be sure.
Roll investigation.
It's not very good.
Or perception. You can have that too. Go ahead and roll perception instead.
Let me help you with that.
I would like to perceptify.
If you guys want to come in, that's even worse. If you guys want to come in, you have to jump over the pits.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm going to perceive from past the pits without jumping in.
wait, Jake, is this athletics or acrobatics?
Acrobatics? I'll take athletics if you want it.
Yes, please.
You still have a bonus D4, Theo, and me and Eridan.
Thank you.
Y'all are fine.
Oh wait, I'm flying. I'm a bird.
Yeah, you're a bunch of birds.
Fuck that. I don't need to do anything. I'm
Pharaoh?
amazing.
Yeah, that D4 just saves you. Wait, but it's a natural one.
Does that
Oh,
matter?
right, I forgot it has crit fails for skill checks.
Can I try and catch him?
No.
We jumped at the same time.
You might fall in if you fail.
Try.
It's fine.
Give me a
Do
dex save.
Sovereign's ward never loses his footing!
I would like to re-roll that. If it's a failure. Is it a failure?
That's absolutely a failure.
Failure. I'd like to re-roll that, sir. God damn it!
That's also a failure. You both fall in.
I have my +4 still.
So can I try to
More
catch both of them?
I thought you already used it. Is it a one-time +4 or does it stick around?
I didn't use mine.
Oh, you
Yeah, I
haven't
don't
used your
think that-
+4 yet?
Wait, does it? I don't think it works on saves. Only checks. But let me check. I could be
Trying to
completely
save your
wrong.
life, Pharaoh.
What's the name of the guy that's with us from
Oh
the
no!
Golden...
You know what? Never mind. It's saves and not skill checks. I was completely wrong. So
Oh.
I wouldn't have
So
gotten.
you
the bonus.
definitely fell, and I can use mine.
Jake?
As an 11.
Jiang.
Is an 11.
I know.
Ah!
Does she catch? Does he catch himself?
Nope, y'all are gonna fall in.
Okay.
Not coordinated
Give me
today.
just a second
It's a bad
to
day.
find the pit trap. Here we are. You are going to take 11 bludgeoning damage from the fall. And then I need you to roll a d4 for how many spikes you're impaled by.
Oh god.
Did we get in the short rest earlier or no? We didn't.
You did not
No,
get the
I
short
didn't.
rest earlier.
All of them.
4 spikes that each do 3 piercing and 5 poison damage. So it's 8 times.
Total of 8 spikes.
And what was it? 8 bludgeoning damage also?
11 bludgeoning damage, plus you each get 8 times 4, 32 spike damage, which is a combination of piercing and poison.
Not gravical.
Jake, you're echoing really bad, but what's the total?
I'm sorry.
They've got Math. 24 plus 11. No, sorry, 32 plus 11, which would be 43.
Pharaoh's dead.
Well, I rolled 4, so I hit all 4 spikes. So.
Can I heal Pharaoh from where I am impaled right now?
I mean, your hand's on him because you grabbed him, and that's what pulled you in. You can absolutely lay on him.
Lay on hands for 5.
Oh, why am I in pain?
We're both in pain because you
Potion.
suck at jumping.
I just look at Zhang and go, this probably looks pretty bad.
You can see he's trying to keep a straight face.
You can laugh when they're okay. I'll laugh too. And I'd like to throw them a rope.
Yeah.
Throw me a bone, maybe, a rope or something.
Is
Oh
Pharaoh
my god.
conscious now?
Say again?
Pharaoh's conscious, right?
Yeah, from
Yeah.
the healing.
Alright, I'm gonna also toss my healing potion down to Pharaoh.
I already have one. It's just like, maybe I catch it. Can I catch it? I'm
Give
like,
me a dex
Just
save.
hits you in the face.
No, it's not that deep.
So, if it shatters on him and draws blood,
Is it a splash potion?
never mind, you're on your own.
I already have a healing potion. I can't reach it.
Yeah, no, that's because we're impaled on spikes, dude.
Also, I'll remind everyone that we
we're
have
supposed to be here.
several healer's kits.
I have one of them. I can't reach that either.
Well, let's.
Someone raise me off of these things.
Alright.
Tie the rope to me or something.
Yeah, can we like tie the rope
Nesta,
to-
Nesta, Nesta. Do I even have that? I don't even have it prepared. Never mind. Just yelling an elven word out a bunch of times.
Is anyone gonna help us out?
I throw you a rope.
Dirk threw a
Dirk
rope.
threw a rope like a billion years ago.
So should I try to tie it to myself? Is that going to hurt me more? Because I have 5 HP right now.
Moving does seem perilous.
Yeah.
Okay, Irina, take the rope.
Yeah, I'll take the rope.
Is it possible for me to get down there without being horribly impaled?
You can make an acrobatics check or an athletics
And
check.
Arena's gonna hold the other end of the rope. Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess if you're
As long
climbing
as
down the
I-
rope, it's quite easy.
What would be of this?
You're able to
Slow
climb
down.
down the rope and like squeeze between the wall and the spikes.
I'm
I would
gonna
like
die
to-
here. Okay, Dirk.
Oh wait, I just realized. Pharaoh, open your mouth. I'm
Uh,
gonna hand my healing potion down to him and just like pour it in.
Make it hand.
oh wait. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, that's much easier.
Quality move.
Trey.
Is that just like a normal cure wounds?
You
amount of
know,
healing?
you do.
I don't know.
No, I know. It's 2d4 plus 2.
That's what I was gonna say.
Did Fashion Dragon get down okay?
I'm down, and I'm going to attempt to assist them in getting upright so they can climb up the rope.
All right.
Oh, I feel a little bit better about unimpaling myself now.
We're gonna round up and just say that you guys make it out of these pits. And I'm gonna say Pharaoh and Erden go outside the tomb rather than across 2 more of these pits.
That's a good call.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
I'm gonna give you when you guys. Oh, I don't have it. I'm a bird. But you should have a healer's kit with you. One of you should. I think Pharaoh has a healer's kit with him.
Yeah.
So if you need it to stabilize yourselves, you can do that.
Sure,
Meanwhile, Koros, Irina, Jang, Theo as birds are all inside, and you guys can see this place has clearly been ransacked.
I don't think I ever entered. I like perceived
Oh.
from across the other side.
Okay, so actually, what I'm going to say you see, Koros, looking outside, is actually there's, you notice actually there's, now that you're looking around, there's a very clear trail leading to and away from this shrine.
Okay.
Like a slithery, large snake person style trail.
Does it like come to one of the pits and then just fall dramatically in?
No, there are multiple snake person trails.
I see.
Some fall dramatically into the pits. One leaves, clearly.
Let's follow that.
I think Dex get out of here with.
I can tell because the S's go the other way.
I was like, you are a very perceptive, have much knowledge of snake motion.
Jiang, looking around and studying the ground, says, I concur. I believe the Yuan Ti have beat us to this cube.
Let's go get him.
Yeah.
Let's.
Anywhere but in the temple, please.
Well, Pharaoh, good luck. We'll come back for you.
Do you think we could do another ritual? I know you guys love those. Another ritual?
You're the one who impaled on spikes, not us.
He's off the spikes.
I'm doing the ritual.
Oh, darn.
Sure,
Yeah,
10-minute
no.
ritual.
All right.
I think there's one stuck in his
Nothing
back
sense.
still.
Jiang sighs loudly.
Wait,
Fine, 10 minutes
we're
and no
about to
longer.
follow what? No, we're resting. Like, just impaled ourselves on spikes.
Competence. And he like
Pharaoh,
sits
let me
down
go
and
to
starts
lava.
meditating.
All right,
cool.
I will also meditate.
12. All right. Thank you.
14. I cast it as an extra.
Is that for everybody?
Yep.
What a nice
wait.
dude.
That is awesome, and I really appreciate it.
Sure.
Are we resting?
No, I'm prayer of healing. Oh, are we resting?
Oh,
Sorry.
you're just gonna do the ritual?
I don't think we should rest. I think we should pursue.
I think Koros
But you're still
wants to
casting
rest.
for healing.
I know
Yes,
Koros
that's,
wants to
that
rest.
one's only 10 minutes.
All right, so
Pharaoh,
we're just
your
All right,
doing
we
prayer
healing's
for
not so hot, right?
I'm good for whatever. I'm a bird.
That's fine. Let's do it.
Aridin, how are you doing?
I'm okay.
After the ritual's
Pharaoh,
over,
you need-
Jiang is like, "All right, I'm done meditating. Let's go."
Pharaoh, you need help, right?
I could use a little bit. Yeah, I'm doing
Okay.
much better now.
I'm gonna just go ahead and cast Aura of Vitality, and as we walk, dole out that healing. Let me figure out how much it is.
Okay.
To Aridin and Pharaoh.
I can do it to whoever I want, so whoever's not looking so good.
All right,
Probably Aridin and Pharaoh.
y'all are able to follow what is a pretty clear path. Snake prints are pretty easy to follow.
Can Theo see it?
Yeah. Now that it's been pointed out to you, yeah.
It's so obvious. It's almost too obvious. I feel concerned.
But the snake people are kind of bad at being sneaky so far, aren't they?
If you have a Yuan-Ti ambush right after I had a Yuan-Ti ambush in my home game,
6. Cool.
that's going to be spooky.
Jake's not gonna dignify that with an answer.
There was a Yuan Ti ambush last session.
Yeah, but like, all right, we're all just doing snake ambushes.
ambushes. They'll never expect it.
Snakes.
They're going to be in like the
Pharaoh
frozen
doesn't
north
expect it.
fighting frost giants, and I'm like, Yuan-Ti ambush.
That's a lot of healing. Good job,
Yeah.
Irina. Nice. I've never had that much healing in
Sorry,
my life.
what?
2d6.
I don't think that's
Yeah,
the amount
I-
of healing.
It is concentration up to 1 minute, and every bonus action I can do 2d6 healing.
Was this that spirit thing that's OP as
A
fuck?
minute
So that's like
is
10d6, right? It's
Yeah.
1 minute.
10 rounds.
I done.
It's not a round per second.
I know. I messed it up. Yeah, this is a lot.
There's so many ones and sixes.
I know. That's what I was thinking.
I agree.
Like
Come from though.
that would be awesome, but yeah, no,
What?
this is just it would be 10. You said it's 2d6 per bonus action?
Yeah.
So that'd
For
be
1 minute.
20d6.
Still
Oh.
pretty fucking good.
Still pretty good
Still.
as a pool.
So I think that
you
you
can start
probably
out.
did that while I was doing my ritual and just healed us all up before my ritual even got started. Like I was still placing the
No,
incense.
she said she wanted to do while we walked. So.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, you're much better at this than me.
So go ahead and roll 20d6
Not
and
hard.
choose who gets what. Yeah, it's not
Give
everyone.
a minute to talk about
Brandon.
our Lord and Savior Stavros.
Undo what you just did. It's not everyone gets that much. It's she gets to dole that
Oh.
much out as
No,
a
it's
pool,
It's I get to dole it out.
like her lay on hands.
So, Brando, how far are you from looking good?
If you gave me 14 of those things, that would be nice. If I got 14 of those imaginary little abstract concepts.
Perfect. Take it.
We can
Who
just do
else
numbers
needs-
quickly to get through this. So go ahead and
I'll take 2 of them. Like, I don't need much.
Okay.
That
Aridin?
prayer was worth it.
I mean, we need to use all these, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, take seriously. Go for it.
just say all.
I'll take a 29.
Great.
Still some left over. Yep.
Cool.
I'll take 12.
Yep. And I think that all is
Sure.
good.
Sick.
Yeah.
Great.
Cool.
Thanks.
And you got some to spare.
Amazing.
Feeling good.
All right, everybody's full health. As
Karina, you're very talented.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't know you were secretly Mercy.
you head towards this path seems to be leading. If you recall, there was an area. Wait for it. Wait. No shit. All right. There's an area over here that's got this circular wall around it and is kind of raised and only partially flooded.
Yes.
That is where this path is leading. In the center of that area, there's like a raised building. This appears. In fact, Nell will just tell you. We appear to be heading towards the old royal palace.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, that sort of makes sense.
I hope there's treasure and another giant dinosaur.
However, thousands of bats swirl above this great ruin.
Ooh.
Do any of them attack me still in bird form?
No. Behind a 15-foot-high circular wall, you see crumbling arcades, vine-choked statues, empty plazas, and buildings overgrown with banyan roots.
Do they have Pac-Man?
Streets that aren't flooded are choked with rubble.
I don't like bats.
Hey, Arena, does it remind you of home?
Jake, how many birds
Sup,
am I?
Logan?
I would say you are a lot of birds.
You're like a swarm of birds.
Like 24 birds?
You're like the crabber from Deadland!
Like even more than 24.
Can I be like
Saruman.
chilling on a bunch of people's shoulders?
Saruman spies.
You can't spread out.
Can I mostly be on Pharaoh?
Yes, you could be like most all of you have landed on Pharaoh.
Just, keep your metabolism, paused, please. If you don't mind.
I haven't had any
Theo.
treats, so yeah.
Still not quite used to you. And I like that Quaros's bird just stays on his shoulder. Or whatever it does.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've seen Quaros's bird, haven't I? Quaros's thing.
It's a
Yeah.
bird. It's a raven.
Didn't I have true seeing for a while?
You did have true sight,
did.
and you saw that it was Nim.
You
His
did
pet.
All right. So it has since died, and he summoned a new one. So you don't know what that one looks like.
Oh, okay.
All right. So
It's the old one with a mustache.
as you guys continue to follow this trail, after a little while, you see standing over there's a tunnel descending into the earth, with muddy cart tracks winding back and forth from the entrance. You see standing in front of it and above it, they don't appear to have noticed you yet, are 3 of these snake people with the human bodies and the snake heads.
You guys want to just blast them from here?
We're the ambushers.
Counter
I think that would be wise. Take them by surprise.
It was back-to-back UNT ambushes.
Okay, guys, last time we whispered for too long, the thing woke up, so let's just go.
Blast it.
Yeah.
Boom!
All right. Give me some initiatives. We're going to do this quick.
But we get a surprise round, right?
Yes.
That's my token.
Crap.
Jake, can you add me to the initiative tracker, please?
Can indeed.
Cool.
Thanks.
All right. Koros, go ahead and roll that Eldritch Blast, because you're up first.
Oh, nice. Love going first. Eldritch Blast. That it?
I think so. I don't have the manual open yet, so yes.
Okay. Eldritch Blast. That hits.
Yes.
That one hits.
Eldritch Blast.
Oh my god, I never saw it coming.
Lightning bolt.
Lightning Bolt. That's missing.
Let's say that makes
Magic
one
missile.
of them cold-blooded.
See what you did there.
I did that last week like a dozen times, and no one laughed.
I laughed!
Oh, you did? Thank you.
Yeah, like every time. Like 6 times. It was excessive laughing.
I'll go back and watch the tape.
Excessive laughage.
There's a challenge on the field. Review of the play.
Jake, we're all still doing surprise stuff, right? So anybody's game?
No, we still go in initiative order.
Oh, okay.
And I actually need to add them to the initiative. Just put them at the bottom because they were surprised. So you did some damage, 18 and 15, whatever. And then, bam. Yeah, he's definitely cold-blooded. Pharaoh.
Flame strike.
Ooh, nice.
Press the button. Oh, this is the one that doesn't work. I forgot. Okay.
Sunstrike. Go and
Yeah, Sunstrike. Dex save.
Dex save. Can do.
Yeah.
16. That a success? Or
16 is that's barely a success.
so he takes half.
So half damage. Yeah, fire and radiant mixed.
Nice. Is this hit more than one of them, or just one of them, or?
Oh, that hits all of them. I would hope, unless they're not very close together. 10-foot radius.
Yeah, that can hit all of them. That's fine. Let me roll 2 more
Alright, cool.
saves. A 1 and a 3 and a 7. So
Yes.
those ones both fail. So they'll each.
One of them ducks, and the other two are like, what?
Gotta love that sneaky crisp.
Snick a snake.
And then one of them only takes 14 damage. They're all pretty cold-blooded.
Nice.
Irina.
All right, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and run up to one of the ones that's cold-blooded and hit it with a sword.
All right. That is
I'm
not
boiling
quite
their
going
blood
to
again.
hit. He's able to lift up his scimitar in time and block your attack.
All right, I'm gonna try again.
So you come around to the other side. He's not ready for that one. Digs into his cold, snaky flesh.
Go.
All right.
Nice.
Aridin.
I would like to do basically the same thing.
Which one?
Uh,
A, B, or C?
A.
All right. That just hits. That also just, he is dead.
Now then I'll hit the other guy.
All right.
B.
Great.
Boom.
Excellent job. You run up, you quickly dispatch the one that had been Eldritch blasted, and then turn and deliver that third attack to the one that Irina's fighting. Theo.
I am going to attack with my mini beaks and peck, and I just like with the rules for 5e Swarm of Ravens.
Great.
So I have +4 to hit.
On B or C?
Hang on, I'm
Aridin and
already
Irina
doing a
are
lot
on
of
B.
math.
Aridin and Irina are on B.
So 20 to hit. Which one has been hit the least?
C.
C, then C.
All right, that hits.
Peck, 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 peck.
Give me pecking damage.
So much of the pecking.
The birds, the birds. Alfred Hitchcock's here.
Okay, 2d6. Sorry.
I see there even.
What? Sorry, I didn't add a space. Alright, 7.
All right.
Nice.
7 pecking damage.
Yeah.
Bird up!
Theo, I don't mean to judge. I think you're more effective with your giant hammer.
I'll try to peck you when I have a chance, yeah?
One of the birds that's lagging behind pecks at Aridin. Dirk.
Gives him my eye.
I don't want to hit the birds, so B is gonna get some arrow business.
Arrowed.
One of them,
Excellent.
and one of these.
Excellent. And that finishes off number B.
Nice.
Nice.
Number 3.
It's
All
time
right.
for letter 3.
Now let's...
Damn it, I was gonna say that.
Sorry.
It's coming out of my mouth.
So is only C left?
Correct. And
I mean,
his initiative is going to be a 5, so...
I mean, is it not possible that I pecked and then moved away?
Well, it doesn't matter. That was the surprise round, and now they have 5 for their initiative, so at the bottom. I didn't roll for their initiative until just now. So now everyone gets a turn again.
Finish them!
Before he even gets to...
Blast,
Oh, the fucking wrecking crew.
Those are just more arrows.
Boom. Give me some more of that. Do that 2 more times.
Working on it.
All right. Do that 1 more time.
I also can count.
No, I meant, like, with how much health he has left.
Oh,
Oh, I thought you were like, do your attack again. And I was like, he's on it.
All right, you finish him off. You guys very quickly dispatched these guards out
Navy
front of this tunnel.
Rip Snake.
Really? These guys made it past that pit and you and I didn't, Pharaoh? That's...
Can I, like...
Well, yeah, but Eridan, 2 of them died.
Look, Sabras usually
Yeah.
tells me where to step, and I just do whatever feels right. And that time, what felt right ended up with me stepping onto the pit. And pits are made of nothing. And gravity is still seemingly very dangerous.
So you're saying it was a leap of faith?
Leap of faith.
I uncontrollably start pecking at and eating some of the flesh of this
Can
beast.
you? Never mind.
Pharaoh, no!
God!
Shoo!
Pharaoh, it's not me! I'm not the birds! Get off of me! You were on me earlier. Stop.
It is delicious, Theo.
Oh, snake flesh.
Tastes like chicken.
Yeah,
Raw
look.
chicken.
It's like Snake Farm.
All right, are you guys gonna head down the tunnel?
Steak farm.
Let's head down the tunnel.
Yeah.
I
Flap,
did
flap,
create
flap.
a giant pillar of light. Something might have seen that. Yeah, I think tunnel's best.
All right.
Dirk is probably in the front.
A
Hey, is
wide-
this General Commander
Okay.
Bench still with us?
Yes. You
Did he,
guys-
like, not help at all?
He was walking up, and you guys charged forward and did some fighting, and he just kept walking, and then just walked down into the tunnel. He didn't even
What
stop.
a D.
He didn't stop walking.
Maybe we should let him trip the traps.
Fucking escort quest, am I right?
A wide
So,
passage
Irina,
slopes
should be in the
down to
front.
a set of bronze doors.
we should be in the front.
Coiled
okay.
serpents decorate the metal, with a sliding hatch at head height. 4-inch wide holes pierce the base of each door. And I think, given the time, that's where we're gonna leave you guys, right at the gates.
At the door? No!
Spoopin'.
And we will see you all here next week.
Ba-ba-ba.
Thank you for
Or-
watching, everyone. Please do message the page, give us comments.
When also they might see us.
I think it's gonna make an announcement. Don't worry.
Oh, and if you can't get enough of us, please tune in tomorrow night. Same bat time, same bat
Channel.
page. To watch the first episode of Into the Black. My first DM'd game for Jetsam Academy.
I'm so excited.
What is it?
Ooh, what is it? It's Starfinder. There's adventure in space with
Top row.
Alex,
Oh,
Brandon,
that one.
Lily,
This
and
one.
Jake as a
Over
player.
there, that one.
Directions are hard.
Yeah, it's like
You get to see what he does when
No,
he
no, wait,
doesn't
no,
have
it's
to
really
do a
easy.
bunch
It's the
of
top
crap.
row.
Okay,
It's just
double
all of the
down.
top row.
all them.
All right.
Good job at spatial reasoning, everyone.
So we will see you all tomorrow night for that same time on this page, if all goes well. We'll do the first episode of that. With that, my players, please do message me tonight with your rose, thorn, bud. That is the thing you liked, the thing you didn't like, and the thing you're looking forward to. And with that, we will see you all next week for more Prince's action. Bye-bye now.
Bye.